Ah, Combatribes, the best game ever that all of you have probably never heard of.
Yeah, there's a reason for that!
Will you just stay out of the reviews?
Fuck you! You know they only watch your stupid little show because I had all the shock value!
And by shock value, he of course means shockingly idiotic.
Bitch!
Back around 1991, there were three types of games you played in the arcade. Street Fighter spin-offs, Mortal Kombat, and classic arcade beat-em-ups like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Streets of Rage. And going by the looks of this was probably not one of those games you find yourself wasting away quarters on. I mean, for starters, look at this terrific box art they slapped on the front of every copy. Yep. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look at the plot here. The Combatribes have come to New York City, the center of all evil in the United States. They have heard... Wait, what? Hold on, let's rewind here. New York, the center of all evil in the United States. You and me both read it right, folks. Oh, and notice how the Twin Towers are in the direct middle of the backdrop. Osama must have seen this a long time ago. Oh, I can just picture it all now. 9/11 was just a huge misunderstanding, and all thanks to Combatribes. I just find it hilarious how non-existent the story is. It might have been even passable if the game didn't take itself so seriously. I mean, how are you going to pass this off as a game with a tough and gritty feel when you've got chapter names like this, and this, and this? Oh yeah, and then enemies that look like this. Which segues me into my next point, just how terribly this game actually plays. You see, back in the 90s, developers didn't really have many resources to make their games playable for much longer than maybe a few hours. So many of them would just resort to the easiest way out, making the game frustratingly hard. And sometimes it was done well. An example, games like Mega Man, Castlevania, and even the latter stages of Mortal Kombat. But then you had pieces of shit like this that gave unfair a whole new meaning. Examples, me getting ass-fucked by this fat Bob the Builder with a plank of wood, or these purple-haired chos who raped me before I even know the stage has started. And pretty much the entirety of the game is like this. When you overcome a tough obstacle, it's not because you learned from your mistakes and genuinely got better, it's because after losing 3 credits, the boss finally decides to stop spamming the same unblockable move. As much. And then, on top of all this, to add more insult to injury, you only start with 4 credits. 4 credits. With that many, you have a better chance of getting a blumpkin from a unicorn than you do of beating this game. And don't even get me started on the music. I feel bad even calling this garbage music. Here, see if you can stand listening to this shit for 20 seconds.
I just threw up in my mouth a little!
We all did, Scorpion. We all did. So, in summary, if you're looking for a frustratingly impossible beat-em-up game with laughable character animations and black guys with huge lips, then Combatribes is perfect for you. Just know that this game is literally unbeatable without using cheats. How do I even find these games? Scorpion, what game do you think I should do in the next episode?
Dead Space 2!
We only do retro games.
Modern Warfare 3!
We only do retro games.
Skyrim!
We only do retro games.
Final Fantasy!
We only... Wait, which one?
13!
I'm gonna fucking kill...